everyone, so today I was going to do a question video kind of with a theme. I asked on Facebook if you guys had any fashion or style related questions that you want me to answer, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump into the questions that I have. And thank you to everyone who left a question on my Facebook fan page, I really appreciate it. Emily asked, what's the best way to mix patterns? And I actually made a video on this, so I can go ahead and link that below if you want to check that out. But I think the best way is to pick one pattern that's kind of going to be more the focal point of the outfit. For example, I saw this picture and it was Julianne Hough, and I really liked how she mixed her patterns, and I believe that was where I was inspired to do my own video. Basically, she had on this skirt and it had little tiny floral print, and then she had a black and white striped top. So she kind of picked the colors that were working in the floral print of her skirt, and then she did the striped top that was just solid black and white. And it really worked well together because the flower print was really small and then the stripes were bigger, so they didn't compete and the sizes were different, and of course they looked nice because the colors matched. So I would say pick one print that's going to be kind of the more obvious print in the look, and then try to match the colors nicely so it doesn't clash. Ali asked, what are 3 different popular styles for the springtime? And from being at the mall the other day, there are 3 things that I saw a ton of. Of course, flower pattern, that's always in, but I saw a lot of really bright shoes that actually had a flower pattern on them, and then kind of a color blocking almost. I saw a lot of shoes that had like an orange heel and then like a purple body. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then I also saw a lot of mod style things with like big eyelashes and really clean, sharp lines in black and white, and I thought that was really cute. So I'm kind of probably going to do a video inspired by my favorite spring trends that are coming up. But those are definitely some things that I saw at the mall when I was just walking around. Catherine said, where do you find swimsuits? And I like Target because they have solids, so I like to get like plain black bottoms, plain white tops from there, and then sometimes they have like kind of fun colored different tops that you can mix and match. So I love to mix and match swimsuits and do like a solid top and then a colored bottom, or the other way around. So I like Target, and then I also really like Victoria's Secret because I found one swimsuit that is pretty much like the universal swimsuit in my opinion for a girl. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is, and not this color but this style. So this is just in this like aqua blue color, which I love and is really pretty for summer and spring. But basically I think this is a really great swimsuit style, and I will list the name of it right here. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. I got this from victoriassecret.com, and the cool thing about this is it has a band under here, which I think offers a lot of nice support, and then it has really subtle padding, but the way that it's built, it kind of pushes everything together and makes it look nice. I mean, not together, but it makes your chest area look really nice, and it doesn't like look over the top or overly padded, but it also adds a nice bit of support because it's kind of like a bit of a halter style. And I just think whether you have smaller boobs or bigger boobs, I think this would work for you because it kind of helps girls with either size chest. So if you are looking for a good swimsuit, then I would definitely try out this style from Victoria's Secret. They have it in a lot of different patterns and such, but I really think that they're great, and I think you will definitely like it. Avery said, what do you typically wear on your comfy days? And I normally wear, I like yoga pants, and I love the ones from Forever 21 because they're really inexpensive. So I buy a lot of those, and then also Victoria's Secret makes really nice ones as well. And then like a comfy sweatshirt, you know, just probably what everyone else wears on their comfy days. Or just like a good pair of jeans and like a really soft long sleeve sweatshirt, because something about me is I always get cold no matter where I am or what I'm doing. I'm just always cold, so I love to have long sleeves on because I just feel cozy when I have long sleeves on. So Mel asked, when you're shopping, what's the best way to make sure that you buy pieces that can be put together with things you already own? And what I would say for that is, when you're about to go shopping, first I would do something kind of like getting ready for shopping, and I would go on and look up celebrity outfits, maybe some favorite celebrities that you have, go on your favorite fashion blogs, and just kind of start to look at different outfits and see how they pair things together. Even going to the actual store website is a good way to kind of get inspiration on how to pair the clothing, because then you can see, oh, I already have a black skirt like that, but I need a white fluttery top. So you can go shopping for specific pieces, and that helps you kind of form outfits in your mind. And I think sometimes that's easier than just going and buying a ton of stuff and then coming home and being like, what do I pair everything with? So when I go shopping, I definitely kind of look for things that I know I can pair, and kind of, I have like an agenda in my mind of what I'm looking for. And I feel like that really helps create outfits, and it's just a useful way to also not overspend because you know what you're looking for. Megan asks, how can you pull off wearing statement jewelry to school? And I'm going to go ahead and give you an example. So if you want to wear something, a piece of jewelry that is a big statement piece, which I have a lot of, and I'll go ahead and show you a few of my favorites, I suppose. Alright, so these are a few of my favorite pieces of statement jewelry, and basically what that means is it's a necklace or something that makes a statement, obviously. It's very big, loud, it just kind of is like the focal point of an outfit. So for example, on how to make that look dressed down, what I would do is right now I just have on this white sweater, nothing special, just a simple white sweater, and then let's say I wanted to wear this big necklace. This is perfect because it's already in the same color, so it's going to kind of blend nicely with my top, and then it also is a nice shape. I would look for that. Make sure that whatever you're wearing will be able to fit the piece of jewelry that you want to be showing off. As you can see, this has a deeper V cut, so this necklace fits really nicely into this open space, and it almost looks like it's meant to be there. It doesn't look like I'm overdoing it with jewelry because I have this, obviously this open part of my chest that needs something there, and the necklace just fits nicely. So I would do that, and then I would wear some jeans on the bottom or a skirt, but just nothing else that's really out there or too colorful or too patterned. I would definitely just keep it simple, and then that way you look like you're wearing trendy, cool pieces, but you don't look like you're trying too hard. And especially for school, I know people wear different stuff to school. Some people dress up, some people don't want to dress up. So I think the best way to get away with wearing something that's a little bit kind of more of a statement piece of jewelry is to just do a really simple top, and then also pay attention to the neckline on your top, and that way it can help you kind of choose which statement piece of jewelry you want to wear. So I hope that helped a little bit, but that's kind of my own thought process on how you would wear a statement piece of jewelry and not make it look over the top. Oops, got this stuck on my neck. Don't you hate it when you do that? You're filming a video and then you cannot get the necklace off. Aha. Okay, I'm just going to keep this on because I don't want to break this because it's one of my favorites. Alright, anyways, into the rest of the questions. Katie says, what would you wear to the gym if you wanted to look cute but not like you're trying too hard? I think that's a great question. I would wear a pair of like black yoga pants or black shorts if it's like hot out and you don't want to wear pants. And then just like a fitted tank top, and then have your hair into a really nice ponytail. You don't need to do a lot of makeup, of course, because you're going to be at the gym, you're going to be sweating, you don't want makeup to clog your pores. But having your hair pulled back in like a really nice ponytail, maybe with a headband to keep your bangs back, and then just clothing that's slimming to your body so you're going to be able to move and be active without like big baggy clothes getting in the way. I think that's a great way to look cute at the gym, but obviously not look like you're not there to work out, because ultimately you are there to work out. So I think that's probably what I would wear to the gym if I was trying to look cute. Christine asks, is it appropriate to wear leggings just as pants? And when I think about this is I would say yes, it is, and as long as you have a top that covers your bottom, I think it's fine. Just because they don't have any pockets or anything, so people are going to know they're not like jeggings or skinny jeans. But I feel like if you have something covering your bottom, and then maybe you have boots on so people can't see that they cut off at your ankles, then people don't really know if they're leggings or they're jeans or jeggings or whatever they are. So I think just the main rules would be to definitely just have a shirt or a dress that covers your bottom, so all you can see is like the black legs. And I think that they're actually really slimming and they're great for the winter because people are cold. So I definitely would say leggings are fine to wear, but just make sure you have a shirt that covers the top of you. Jennifer asked, what are your favorite shoes that you have bought recently? And the two pairs that I got recently, one is not so recent, but I still want to talk about them. These are my ASOS lace-up wedges, and they actually have like really cool cutout detailing, and they look really cool just on bare legs without any socks or tights, but they also look cool with tights. And they have a back zipper like down here, so the zipper detailing, and then they lace all the way up, and it's not a big heel at all, so it's just kind of a more edgy alternative to wearing a flat. and I really like those. They're also very comfortable. You can find them on ASOS.com, and they're just by the ASOS brand. And the other pair of shoes that I bought recently that I have been getting a ton of wear out of, these are my 9 West flats, and they are kind of the Chanel inspired, where they have kind of the tan camel color and then the black patent leather. And I have recently been getting back into flats. I used to really not like wearing flats, but just recently I've been wanting to wear flats, and I have been loving those because they go with a lot of different things, and they also kind of just add a little bit of sophistication to a really simple outfit. So those are probably my 2 favorite pairs that I have bought recently. Anna says, are there any online stores you've had bad experiences with? And probably not that I can think of. My favorite ones would definitely be ASOS, ASOS, people always correct me on that, Lulus.com, ModCloth, and I also like just Urban Outfitters. Just their online store has like interesting stuff, and sometimes they have exclusive things on there. So those are probably my top favorite online stores right now, and I really haven't had any bad experiences with any of them, so that's great. Alright everyone, so those are all my questions for today. Thank you guys so much for asking me the questions. I'll do another one of these videos soon, and now I have a lot of great fashion ideas based on all the questions that you left me. So thank you for that. Watch out for some of my new fashion videos, and I'll see you girls later. Bye everyone.